Terrance, hey, I know you had talked a lot about the work you put in the offseason, but to actually see it kind of come to fruition in the first game, how does that feel?
It feels great. Like I told the media earlier, I did put in a lot of work, and I feel like it showed today. Starting with the conditioning part, that was probably the most minutes I played in college, and I feel way better than I did last year in the little stints I played. Like in the little stints I played last year, I was tired most of the time, but today I felt good. That's probably why I was able to play so long and make the shots I made.
You've always done what, I don't know, we call the little things sometimes, but to get the scoring too, yeah, I guess, can you speak to what you did offensively?
Yeah, I'm going to continue to do what's best for the team, no matter the situation, no matter the role I play. Today, it just happened to be scoring. Some days it might not fall, but I'm going to continue to play defense, continue to rebound like I did. I'm just trying to put it all together, of course, but, I'm just doing whatever it takes to win.
Terrance seemed a bit chippy out there. What was happening out there on the floor?
It was a little trash talking, going back and forth. It's normal basketball talk. Jawan just kept telling us to stay neck up, keep the mental composure. And I feel like we did that during the stretch after the technical foul I got because they were still talking. We were just, okay, let it go and stay mentally composed.
So was it more coming from them then?
Yeah, it was more coming from them, especially number 10. Number 10 was talking a lot. So he started off, and, with me, I like to talk back if you're going to talk to me. So I just want to stay mentally composed. I got the team, but hopefully it won't happen again.
Terrance, when it got down to 5, you really stepped up your game. Talk about what you were able to do there and get your team back in control.
Yeah, I saw that they were going on a run, and I feel like in the position I was in, whether it was the post up or the three, I just feel like I work on that summertime and the fall, and I feel like I can show that in that moment right there. So that's really all it was, is the work I put in. I trust myself to make those plays during the stretch, and it was so happened to be a 5-point game when I did it.
How much more confident do you feel this year as opposed to last year? I mean, you had confidence last year. I'm not saying you didn't, but how much more confident do you feel this year?
Very simple, way more confident.
Okay.
Way more confident.
Okay.
That's all you need to know, way more confident. Way more confident.
And it's related to the work, but what
Yeah.
else?
Just related to the work and the trust Jawan has in me. I know he trusts me. The coaching staff trusts me. My teammates trust me. Eli trusts me. The captain. So I just feel like with the trust and the work I put in, those two combined, it just builds up my confidence even more. No matter I make or miss, no matter whether I play or whether I don't, I'm still confident.
The freshmen in the first half, Caleb and Musa, when he came off the bench, they were a big part of that nice run. Can you tell me kind of what you saw from them?
Yeah, I know. So I'm gonna start with Moose. Moose, he came in with a lot of energy. The crowd was rocking with him. I heard a lot of Moose in the crowd. So the energy he plays on the offense and defense end, I feel like the fans love it. We love it. The shot blocking he has. Attacking the rim, rebounding. Contesting the shots that don't show up in the stat book. A lot of contests on number 34. We made him miss a lot. So his energy and effort he plays with, I feel like the crowd's gonna love him, and we love him for that. Caleb as well. Caleb came in, started hot. He got in foul trouble, but we're not even worried about that, to be honest. He played his game. He still had a great game. He made a big shot down the stretch that we needed. So both of them played very well in my opinion for a freshman, and I feel like they're gonna continue to grow.
Terrance, in the moments when Devontae goes to the bench either to get a breather or because of some foul trouble, how is the offense different or changed or anything when Eli's at the one?
I feel like Eli can run around. It wasn't really the difference, to be honest. I had to move to the 2. And that's what we talk about, the multiple positions, like guard, like knowing plays 2, 3, 4, 5. That was really just the biggest thing, just moving to that guard spot, knowing the plays. We ran the probably simple plays to get in 100, because he had a good game as well. So we were trying to just spoon feed him in a post because he was dominating. That was really it. But Eli runs good at the point. I feel like he controlled the tempo and he controlled the team.
Is Eli in some ways almost a forgotten element on why this team can be great?
Yeah, he definitely. I feel like he's a big part. They don't call him a professor for no reason. He's a captain. He's been here 5 years. He's been through the trenches, starting from freshman all the way to now. That just has a big effect on us. What he says, it's just like wisdom to us. So we're gonna continue to listen to him. He's a big part. It probably doesn't show up in the stats, even though sometimes it does. But the effect he has on us is very big.
The banked 3 when you got fouled. Was that because of the foul or?
I called bank.
Oh, all right.
I called bank. It's like I called bank, but I did feel he hit my wrist, so I flicked it a little bit more, and it did go off bank. They called the foul. I thought they was gonna call the foul, but yeah, they did.
Hey Terrance, what was that energy like out there tonight with the fans back?
It was great. That was my first time playing in front of fans, even though I'm a sophomore. The atmosphere that the Maze Ridge brought was great. You know, the Michigan fans in general were just great. It was loud in there. That was definitely loud. Just way different than last year. But the energy and the atmosphere is great. I hope we continue to play off that. That really helped us during the stretch where we went on that little drought. The energy that they brought helped us. So it was great atmosphere.
Your jump man is upside down on your headband. Did
Yes,
you just
sir.
fix it now, or is that all game?
Nah, that's all game. I feel like it's just different. I like being different. So it's weird upside down. It's something different.
Is Adrian's the right way?
Adrian's the right way, Frankie's the right way, Will's the right way. I just like being different.
Terrance, did you have any conversations with Jawan about how much you had played before versus the three today?
Not really. I feel like I'm just a plug and play type. You know, he had me at 4. I just realized who I'm on the floor with, to be honest. I didn't know the lineups. I didn't know the rotation, how I was gonna play. I just plug and play at some. I was at the 2, 3, 4. It don't really matter to me. He doesn't really talk about that. I just try to look and see who I'm in the floor with and see where I fit in at.
Terrance, when you hit that 3 in the second half, did you feel kind of a sense of relief come over the team because you kind of started to pull away after that?
Yeah, you know, I feel like they were getting close, and that 3 just took the heart off for them. Even when when I came back to the bench, that's what everybody said. Eli, Hunter, that was just a big time 3. Coach H did too, and I did feel like the energy just sucked out of them when I hit that 3. They called that timeout, so I think it was a big time 3 in my opinion.
Hunter played great today, but you're not stranger to that. You saw that in WCAC all the time. So when you see him put on a performance like that, what's going through your mind?
I feel like he's just in his bag. Though. It's just normal. It's normal now. He's an All-American. He did it last year as a freshman. He's gotten better as a sophomore, so expect more from that. More from him. You know, just like he expanded his game. He didn't really show off too much. He stick to the basics, but it worked. But yeah, he has a lot of stuff in his bag, and he's going to continue to show it off.
Back to that 3 that you hit in transition, that was a big shot at a big moment. It's different from shooting in practice, or even the 3 you took in the first half. This is in the clutch, and your teammates look for you in that moment. What did that mean to you?
I mean, it felt great. I'm not gonna lie. Like I feel good that I hit that 3 and relieved everybody. Like I heard, you know, it was getting quiet a little bit, and then when I hit that 3, the energy just came back from everybody in the whole gym. So it did feel good. I feel like that was a great moment in my opinion.
Terrance, you hit plenty of tough shots when they just couldn't get close. I think they cut to 16, they put up 25. Last year, do you feel like you would have been more hesitant to take those shots?
You said last year would I been
Yes, last year,
hesitant?
do you feel like you were
Yeah, I probably would have, especially with the players we had, because I knew like playing with I don't know rotations, but say I was on the floor with Isaiah or Franz or even Mike, Sean D, it don't matter. I feel like I look more than them to score, so like I was just like out there just trying to like make hustle plays and like do the little things. But like this year, I feel like with the work I put in the summertime, I feel like I can make the play now. So I just took that upon me.
How does having a reliable outlet down low and Hunter help your game and help your ability to score on the outside?
I feel like it makes it easier because, you know, when Hunter gets the ball, everybody focuses on him. So they either release up a 3 or cut to the basket. Whether if they do double, cut to the basket. You know, and Hunter's a good passer out the post. So he makes all of us better, to be honest. Like, he just draws a lot of attention, gets open shots for us, cuts, open cuts. Maybe he hits a cutter and then it's a one more. Like, he just draws attention and it just helps us get open shots.
With Devontae being in foul trouble tonight, how did that change things for you guys? Did you have to maybe play some lineups that you don't play a lot? What was sort of the adjustment when he wasn't on the floor?
Yeah, I mean, I touched on it earlier. Like, I went to the 2. Like, I had to not to play the 2 spot, but like I had to know the plays from the 2 spot, and I've never did that in my college career so far. But like I said, I'm a plug and play type player. I know the plays, and I told Coach Howard, like, I know the 2. Like, you can run these plays as I know them. So it did feel kind of weird, not like weird, but like I still knew like what to do, and like the lineup we had wasn't too bad. So I feel like we gonna need Devontae, of course, but it wasn't that bad.
So do you feel confident everywhere but the 1, maybe?
Yeah, I do. I feel like 2 through 5, I know, and I can guard 2 through 5 in my opinion. So yeah.
You referenced the work that you did in off-season a number of times. What did that look like? How many shots did you put up in a given day? How long did you work per day? What did that look like?
A lot of 2-a-days, working with Sandman, then on the court at nighttime. Shots probably around 1,000. Conditioning wise, a lot of versi climber. A lot of squatting, a lot of body weight stuff, you know, getting my strength together. A lot of ball handling because I feel like I can push it and start the tempo on the break. And that's really a lot, just conditioning, shooting, ball handling, repeat over and over 7 days a week.
Last question for Terrance.
I'm sure you knew this was gonna be a test, I guess. What do you hope the team, I guess, takes away from this or learns from this?
I feel like the biggest takeaway from this game is how we handle adversity. Basketball is a game of runs, and they made their run. They cut it down. I don't know how close it was. They cut the lead down, and I feel like we handled ourselves very mature-like, very championship-like. We didn't point fingers. We stayed together. We continued to execute plays. We continued to play defense to the best of our ability. They were making tough shots. So I feel like the biggest takeaway I got from this is that we can deal with adversity through any challenge we have.
Thanks, Terrance.